Rugby and coverage of the Mitre10 Heartland Championship, thanks to Mainfreight and support from Toyota. Still wet and forget New Zealand forms the backdrop for Boyd Park, where Poverty Bay have come to town. Poverty Bay in 8th place. Need a result today if they're to play in the semi-finals.
Standing here with Rowan Deere, hometown hero. How do you think the game's going to go today, mate?
Yeah, I think it should be quite tough. We've done a lot of work on knowing what their moves are and stuff like that. So yeah, no, I reckon we'll do quite well.
Expecting a battle of attrition up front today, mate. You're looking forward to getting amongst it today?
I'm a front row. We love those scrums. So yeah, no, I think we've got enough there to take these guys on and probably come away with a win.
So Te Aroha is a central part of Thames Valley Rugby Union here. What's main attraction here for you, mate?
I'm born and bred. It's just hard to leave. You can't leave a good place like Te Aroha. So yeah.
Poverty Bay.
Oh, the Poverty Bay fans have turned up in numbers as the Willy Weckers run onto the field in their red. Thames Valley really have struggled. They haven't had a win yet this season. Their best result, a draw.
I have to say though, mates, I've started games pretty strongly, comprehensively like this.
And they've started well again with Chris Doak going over. Ducky Doak gets the opening try for Thames Valley.
And we've seen this before, haven't we? Swamp Foxes, he looks on, starting the game's good, and then fading. Clearly under the Frank Bunce fitness program. Sorry, Frankie.
Poverty Bay hammering away through Moala. Moala's a big, strong man.
Gee, well, he just carted over 4 of the Thames Valley forwards. He entered beast mode, took the good leg drive.
Now, somehow or other, through the ruck, Poverty Bay have run away with this through Samuels. Samuels won't stop. Hands it off eventually to Short. Short, inside ball. And there's players lining up here. The pass has gone to ground, but the second wave of support through Cook turns up. This is Gibbs again, swinging it wide. He gets it as far as Vuki. And Vuki offloads to Reeves. Reeves goes in under the posts. Wow, that's a long-range try.
As good a team try as we'll see all year. Started with Samuels, the second 5'8", stealing it at the breakdown, finished off by the fullback Reeves. And, you know, for all the domination teams Poverty Bay look like they've had, it's only a 6-point lead at half-time.
Plenty of advice from the grandstand here at Boyd Park as Poverty Bay looking to consolidate their position in the playoffs. Thames Valley desperate for a win. It's the Bay Array again, Aroha.
Pop pass, yes, good. No.
He had 2 dives at it. Are you allowed to do that second time playing the ball on the ground, perhaps? Just a thought. Allen offloads to Reed. Reed running free, Everard Reed.
Great athlete was Reed, grandfather there, an All Black Tory Reed, late 30s. So some great genes in that, Paul, but also great work rate from the skip. As the Chiefs coach has been doing a coaching clinic as Dave Rennie looks on. Well, there's a penalty coming up, if not a penalty try coming up.
Gee, there was a try on there. Actually, there might be one on here too, as Kieran Short cruises through next to the post. And those blokes in the grandstand that form the Kieran Short fan club will be more than happy. There you go. They've moved to the touchline.
They've been kicked out of the grandstand. The cheerleaders down there have got the pom-poms, boys, but there we go.
Off the back of a scrum, Solofa. Wider we go to Metters, and the try is going to be run in under the posts or near enough to it for Thames Valley by Tyrone Keith.
Important for this Thames Valley. This has traditionally been their danger time. So the last 20 minutes of the second half, they have dropped off. They want to get back into this game and finish on a flourish. They had to score that. Now they have to defend.
Reed's offload to Moala. Moala got a try early in the piece from close range. Reed, he's also scored a try. His offload looks like it might be setting one up for Ratu Daurua. Going in, another terrific team try from Poverty Bay.
A couple of special offloads there from the skip. Reid, he's having a whale of a game, the big lock forward, but just the width that they're playing for. Real good skill level, and so confident at the moment, aren't they, Poverty Bay?
Hills made a big run. This is Samuels looking for support, finds it. Width we have to Reeves. Reeves gets to the 22. Little offload, lovely one to McKinlay.
They're giving an offload clinic, actually, Poverty Bay. Pretty special, gone out with real intent all afternoon.
This is the other lock forward, Hewson, the veteran Hewson, who's been in the shadow of Reid today, but geez, a good player, Murray Hewson as well. And another offload, oh, look at that. Look at that, and Moala goes in for his second try. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, the big number 8 with a double, but it's the offloading game of Poverty Bay. They can do that because they know they're going to have players left and right. They're just so focused on that. They are sticking. Not going to end with a great conversion, but we're going to end with a good result.
Terrific result. 50-14. Poverty Bay come with the win.
Well, Everard, you wouldn't believe with this rain, we've just had an action-packed game and beautifully fine weather on a dry ground. Congratulations on a fine victory.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much. We did do our homework on the weather before we come up. We knew it was going to be a little bit wet, and hopefully, well, fingers crossed it dried up, and fortunately enough, they've done that. Awesome game rugby today. I don't think the score sort of looks over what Thames Valley can actually bring to a game. They're actually quite a quarterly side, so unfortunately they couldn't get the result today, but really happy with our boys.
Well, a lot of promising moves by Thames Valley today, but the finishing wasn't up to standard.
Definitely, first half we had some great opportunities, just those last 2 percenters that we couldn't quite finish off, and that's probably been our season to a T, really.
And looking back over the season, what have you got to take forward to next year?
Oh, a great bunch of boys we've got. We've developed a real good culture, and I think that's a positive for us. It's hard to keep a lot of the boys in the valley, so hopefully next year we can come back, start from a good platform, and build on that for our next season.
Yep. So next week, there they are, the semi-finals that we will have. Mid-Canterbury are in Ashburton against North Otago, King Country and Taupo against Poverty Bay. Wanganui at home to Wairarapa Bush, and South Canterbury at home to Bulla. You're dead right, you don't get to the top by falling downwards. And the top teams have now been sorted out in each of the divisions for the Meads and the Lahore Cup. All that pre-season training, all that club season, all the pre-season for the rep stuff. And now we're to the sharp end of the season for them. 2 more games to go. Semi-finals next week, final the week after. And we'll crown the new champions in the Meads Cup and the Lahore Cup.
Mainfreight Rugby.